Today is Don't Fry Day. It is Friday, but we're talking about the F-R-Y kind of fry. We're focusing on your skin, and if you're planning to be outdoors this weekend, you're going to want to make sure to take precautions to protect your skin. According to the American Cancer Society, skin cancer is the most common type of cancer. So to learn more about that type of cancer and how we can prevent it, we're talking with American Cancer Society Senior Executive Director Jenny Todd. Thanks so much for coming into the studio.
Good morning, Haley. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming in. So what is Fry Day? Don't Fry Day. Is this a nickname that you've coined, the Friday before Memorial Day?
That's right. This is Don't Fry Day, is the Friday before Memorial Day every year. And the American Cancer Society just wants to remind Houstonians the importance of using sunscreen. As you mentioned, skin cancer is the most commonly diagnosed cancer in the United States. And this year, there will be thousands of Texans diagnosed with melanoma.
Yeah. And so as we're going into Memorial Day, are you just focusing on this because it's kind of that unofficial start to summer mark?
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, I'd like to say we at the American Cancer Society use the phrase slip, slop, slap, and wrap. So slip on a shirt, slap on a hat, slop on some sunscreen, and wrap your eyes in sunglasses to protect yourself from those harmful rays.
I have started noticing that, like, it's not as trendy to be, you know, in the string bikinis out in the sun. Like, there's more and more people you see just like totally covered while they're enjoying the beach or the sun. So that's basically what you're recommending to do, though.
Absolutely. Not only that, but make sure you're using at least SPF 30 and reapplying every couple of hours.
Yeah. And what about if it's cloudy outside? I mean, we are expecting a sunny weekend, but typically when you have cloud coverage, people feel a little bit safer.
I know that they do, but they need to be wearing sunscreen every day.
Okay, what kind of sunscreen?
Well, SPF 30 certainly on your body. I can say for me personally, I'm always wearing sunscreen under my makeup.
Mm-hmm. A daily?
Daily.
Every single day?
Every single day.
And how often should you reapply it, though?
If you're out in the sun, I would do every couple of hours.
Mm-hmm. Does it change if you're going to be in and out of the water, or is sunscreen good enough that it can go in and out of the water fine now?
Well, I know that they do have those sunscreens that are like waterproof. I would still reapply, dry off your kids, reapply that sunscreen as they're getting in and out of the pool.
Why is it so important to talk about this? Because, you know, every year we do talk about skin cancer, but do you see the rates going up? Do you see there are things that people should be kind of concerned about?
I mean, absolutely. You know, the things I would really say are you need to watch your skin for changes. If you see some abnormalities, make sure to get those checked out. If it's a mole, if it's changing shape, if it's changing color, you know, and certainly with men, I can just say and speak for my husband, men are less likely to take skin cancer seriously.
Yes.
I was recently speaking with a melanoma cancer survivor who had like a red mosquito bite that wouldn't go away, and his wife encouraged him to go to the doctor to get it checked out. Yeah. It was actually a very rare form of melanoma. So encourage your husband, encourage your loved ones, make sure to watch your skin for changes.
Okay, so wives save lives, guys. You got to listen to this. I mean, I think they think that we're looking at it as a cosmetic thing, but really, like, there's a real concern that it's bigger underneath that you can't even see.
Absolutely,
from the surface.
absolutely.
Yeah. So we got to like trap you like feral cats and put that sunscreen on you. I mean,
yes,
I do the same for my kids too, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so that's important. And tell us about the skin cancer quiz that the American Cancer Society has. You have a quiz online?
We do have an online quiz, and you can go to cancer.org to take that quiz and check it out.
And that'll tell you, like, it probably asks you about like how long you typically spend in the sun or something like that.
History of skin cancer, absolutely.
Yeah, and I feel like previous generations, you know, they used to go out with, you know, Crisco on their bodies, and that's changed over the years. But probably,
Thankfully.
Yeah, exactly.
Thankfully.
If you take this quiz, it'll probably give you an idea of how big of a risk you have.
Yes, yes, it will.
Jenny, what else do you want to tell people about Don't Fry Day going into the Memorial Day weekend?
I would just say our biggest takeaways are be sure to use sunscreen, reapply every couple of hours, at least SPF 30, and try to cover up as much as you can. Hats, sunglasses, shirts, whatever you can do to protect yourself from those harmful UV rays.
Because is it a myth that, you know, if this is the first weekend that people are going out and hanging out at the pool, is it a myth that they want to get a base tan to protect them for the summer?
It is a myth. It's absolutely a myth.
Yeah, I just wanted to drive that point home, guys. There's no safe tan, right?
That's correct. That's correct.
Yeah. All right, Jenny Todd, you did an awesome job of reminding us why we need to take this so seriously, and you do need to apply sunscreen every day, multiple times a day if you're going to be outside. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you, Haley.